I'm going to do another video log since I'm still logged into my other account. Today was pretty boring. It was eventful. It was long, like yesterday, but in a different way. Today, most of the day, I just thought of becoming rich. Nothing else. Pretty much. Since I listened to that subliminal track, which makes you think about, it gives you confidence, and it makes you think about wanting to make money, save money. I listen to that, like I said in the other video, every morning, but sometimes I'll listen to it during the day. My ear has this thing where if, only this side, where if I listen to something too loud, it won't infect the ear, but it will swell it up, like the inside, only this side, and I won't be able to listen to music. My grandpa's coming in the house. My step-grandpa is doing some weird construction around the house. If he starts something, he has to keep doing it. Sometimes it doesn't make sense, sometimes it does. He has to keep doing it, and it goes on the whole day. He has like 3 ladders out for some reason. One is in the front yard on the lawn. The other one is in the walkway of the street. Why? And one is in the backyard. Maybe he's making a spaceship. So anyways, my grandma and her cousin went to the mall today. I was at the gym, and I got a text that said, if you come to Macy's right now, I'll give you money for ice cream and lunch. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll leave the gym for that. So I left my friend at the gym, and he's like, where are you going? And I'm like, look at this text. I can't avoid that. And he rolled his eyes. He's like, oh, come on. I'm like, sorry, it's money. Someone can bribe me with money easily. It's true. So when I got to Macy's, because I had a plan of whenever my grandma has given me money in the past, it's always a $20 bill. Spoiled? Yeah, I can admit that's a little spoiled. And I would always save up the change. So she's like, okay, go get lunch, but I need $10 for tinfoil. And I'm like, what the fuck kind of tinfoil are you going to buy? So I bought the most basic lunch, ice cream, popcorn, and pizza. Like the diabetes lunch. So I ate half of that and threw the rest away. When it's someone else's money, I could give a shit. I'll throw the food away. It pisses my sister and my mom off. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care. So sorry. It's not my money. If when it is my money and I spend it, I really care about the food. I don't let someone tell you that you have to care. Don't be peer pressured into that. If you don't care, don't fucking care. They'll say, oh, you're heartless, or that's rude. Say, hey, it's my choice. Who cares? Sorry. My choice. So on the way home, because I was given $2 to take the bus, since my bus pass is gone, and I'm like, oh, I can keep these $2, because I was originally going to keep the $10, the extra 10, but so I'm like, yeah, I'll take the bus. So I got on the light rail because I know there's no security on the light rail and they don't check if you have a pass. So I got home and I had $2 extra, which can buy me nothing. But I save money, so later on it can get me stuff. When I was in like 3rd grade, I saved up $200 to buy candy. $200 worth of candy. That's what I mean. I can save up money if I'm looking forward to getting something big, or if I'm motivated to do it. And right now, I'm very motivated to do it. So I made a video before saying you can't get views with buying views. I was completely wrong. I'm sorry. I thought I was wrong. I thought I was right, but I was wrong. See, my views. When I said I'm not going to buy views anymore, that the last amount of views I got, it went up to like something thousand, and then my AdSense changed to $6, and I'm like, what? So apparently you need about like 30,000 to get $6. That's AdSense. That's crazy. So when you have about $50, you'll probably get like $10. So buying views does work. It's just better to use AdWords, which Google provides, and it shows your YouTube channel as an ad, which is better because then you'll get subscribers and you'll get views. So I'm going to do that. Still not going to buy views anymore. Plus, when you buy views, they add, you'll buy like 30,000 views, and then you'll get 4,000 each day over a course of 17 days or something. I know that's not the right math, but that's how it works. Because they're using a bot and they don't want YouTube to detect it. Yeah, that shit happens. So today I haven't, yeah, pretty much. Super Bowl's coming up, which I'm excited about. All I can literally think about is money. The past 3 days, money has been on my mind. The only reason I flipped out yesterday from losing my wallet is because I was afraid that someone would steal my identity and all that bullshit. But towards the end of the night, I found out that it's really hard to steal someone's identity by just their ID because your social security number is not on your ID. I thought it was, but apparently it's not. You can steal everything from someone if you have their social security, but... And then my mom called me and made me more paranoid and said, well, so-and-so got their identification stolen by their medical card being in there. And I'm like, thanks, my medical card was in my wallet, so you made me feel a lot better, Mom. I mean, I can still order my seizure meds, but who the fuck's gonna want to order seizure meds? And they need to know, they need to like show identification. So obviously my ID won't match their face. They'll ask, what's your birthday? After they look at my identification, which will be like, this isn't you. Can we have that wallet? Can we have that? Because you're lying. Well, what people can do easily is they can get all the things off of they can get your number off your driver's license, and they can just remake a new one with your information on that, and then print one up. I looked up how to do it on YouTube. How easy it is to do. It's very easy to do. You just need special laminating paper, but you just go into Photoshop, you pretty much copy that info, you Photoshop it, you print it back up on special paper. Not hard to do. Especially for me, I could do it because I'm a pro at Photoshop. I was even thinking about getting my own card and then photoshopping like a fish or a beaver or a squirrel in there with a sword. And then when someone asks for my ID, just show them a squirrel with a machine gun or a sword. That would be so funny. What else happened today? I scared an Asian kid today. There was this like gay uptight, and he was gay obviously, but what made him gay? Well, let's see. He had this gelled curl and this thin, smooth body. And he had this shy. He might not have been gay. He might have just been overly shy. I don't know. I don't care. Um, he would not go near me because I kept doing this to cars. Or I was trying to, like, I was so bored. I had to wait 20 minutes for the bus to come. The only reason I was able to go on the bus one way is because I paid $2 in dimes. That was fun, especially for the people behind me that were waiting. I should have paid 200 pennies. I just want my animation to be done from Fiverr so I can put it on YouTube, give it AdSense, and then promote it on Fiverr. So it's being promoted like 5 different ways because you can get tons of promotions on Fiverr. And I just quit yesterday. Last night, my grandma walks in. She's like, "When's your class? I need to know so I can drive you at a certain time and you get there in time." In this very dramatic, I'm only making fun of it because it was so dramatic. So I'm like, let me look it up. I'll look up the day. She's like, "You need to look up the day." And I'm like, well, I just said that, so whoosh, slap. So when I looked up the day, it gives the day, and then I look at the time, and then I'm like, oh, a 2-hour lecture, and then a 3-hour lab. I'm quitting this class. Because when I signed up, they didn't mention it's going to be 5 hours long. That's like working part-time job. I'd rather get hired where I applied to. I'm not saying where online, but I'd rather get hired and get paid than sit and learn about colors for 5 hours every day on Tuesday, Thursday. I've come to the... I want to talk about this. A lot of ad videos pop up on YouTube for like a day because people don't have enough money to pay for them constantly. And one came up that said a psychopath versus sociopath. And I wanted to give reasons why I'm partly sociopath, not psychopath, but not full sociopath. I can manipulate people with charm, but the reason I'm not a sociopath is because I do feel bad when I do things. Sociopaths don't feel bad. I do have the reward thing where if they get a reward, if you get a reward, you get twice the amount of dopamine. Rewards make me extremely happy. But I don't have I get I'm a huge humanitarian, and psychopaths are not humanitarians. Sociopaths will be humanitarians to get people to like them, probably. Sociopaths are extremely superficial, so people will like them. But me, I'm the type of person to say, fuck that. If I don't want to do that, I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to impress anyone. That's not the mind of a sociopath. So, why did I look down? My dick started talking to me for a few seconds. Just kidding. I looked down because, you know that feeling when you have to poop? And you have that rumbling in your butt where it's like, uh-oh, I have to shit. Yeah, that just happened, so I'm like, uh-oh. Should I quit the video or should I keep going? It's probably the after effects of eating that much ice cream and popcorn and pizza without stopping once. I didn't stop once. The only time I took a break was to get water. So I'm going to probably shit blood. I found a good communication channel on YouTube of a very, very hot chick who talks about communication and psychology, which is really good. I like psychology channels, but it's hard to find good ones because people repeat the same information over and over and over again. This woman had good information, new information that I've never heard before, but In a sense, I've heard it. She pretty much encourages you to be yourself and not go with the flow. Like, I love people like that. Um, she encourages people to be themselves and not try to impress everyone else. Imagine that. So, like, one of the videos, she was talking about Thanksgiving. The video is actually called Thanksgiving. Her channel doesn't have a lot of views. I don't know how the fuck I found it. I don't know how I was watching a video, then I put my phone in my pocket. I pressed restart because I wanted to re-see the same video. But then this other video started, and it was her. And I'm like, how did this happen? But I'll be right back. I'm going to take a shit. So I'm not going to do any cutscenes, so I'm just going to leave this rolling. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. And it, literally, if you watched that whole blank part, I laugh at you. Just skip to this part. Okay. Mr. Grandpa's clapping and talking to the dogs. So, you know, I find it funny, whenever I go to the gym, my favorite friend there, I won't say his name, I won't. There are three main guys there that I like the most, that I get along with the most, but there's one in particular. You know who you are. You're Mexican. Let's just say that. And I might accidentally say his name. I have one really encouraging friend, and I like him the most because he's probably the most inspiring. Just going to say his name, Christian. Christian, you're probably the most inspiring friend there. Christian's a Sagittarius. I think he told me he was a Sagittarius. It doesn't matter. Christian's into bulking. Whenever I see him, he always tries to make jokes about me bulking, which I know he wants me to try to bulk because he bulks. But there's Grandpa. But I don't do that shit. I mean, there's Grandpa. My body just naturally stays lean. I don't really have to do much. I mean, like, here's the difference with my body. You punch it's like solid. You punch Christian, it will bounce. It will kind of like, I can't describe it. you see those big guys, but they're like their skin is like fluffy kinda. That's how I could describe Christian's muscles. He's not toned, but he's big. Christian used to be skinny like I am now, so he tries to get bigger. When I was younger, I used to really, 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 really care what people thought about me. And when I first ever started going to the gym, I used to, oh my God, I would have gym anxiety so bad. I always thought, that guy's bigger than me. I gotta outperform that guy. Now I'm just like, yeah, do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm fine with how much I weigh. If I want to eat ice cream or pizza, I'll eat ice cream or pizza. From, I believe, the 2 years of becoming healthy, going through all that, of transitioning and learning, I went through paranoia of health, trying to be the most healthy person. You will never be the most healthy person all the time because your brain will always want to change, like try new things. Uh, yes, it will want to try new things unless you're a Taurus. So here's the thing. Yeah, kudos to Christian. You're the best. You win. Second dude who's my favorite is David. Then Sam, then Nate, or Tate. I really can't remember. I get it mixed up with uh, that TV show. Uh, if you ever see a really big dude in the gym, just be really nice to him because guaranteed he gets a lot of shit from a lot of people from being big. So just treat him like a normal person. Sorry, this is on my screen. My grandpa. My step grandpa. I live with crazy people. Once I move out of this house, I will be the happiest. I will cry. And I'm not kidding. I'll make a video of myself hugging my apartment. I can guarantee you that I will. I will. Funny thing is, even if he's in the kitchen, he's oblivious to me talking right now. So I don't know why I'm whispering. Okay, anyways, um, when I first ever gained muscle, the first thing I did, I couldn't believe it. I never had muscle for 21 years of my life. So when I first ever gained muscle, I cried. I'm not kidding. I actually cried. It was the happiest day of my life. Okay. It's so cool that I can do that. I can feel the vibrations in the ground. So I know what room someone's in, or I know what they're doing, or I know what they picked up, or I know what they put down. It's a very useful skill. Yeah. It's like Toph's earthbending skill from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Except I don't have to stomp before I do it. I just can. Yeah. Um, anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. When I get my own apartment, I'm gonna cry and jump around and be very happy. And I'm promising this now on my other account. If my other account if my other account gets 5,000 subscribers, I'll do acid and record the whole thing and upload it to YouTube for everyone to watch. I will.